Since 1939, the building at the corner of Stringtown and Diamond, now known as North High School, has been educating students. North has seen more than 18,000 students graduate, had a real live Husky mascot, and had 5 outstanding principals take the reins. One of those principals is Mr. Jim Sharp, and he joins me now. Thank you so much for being here.
Glad to be here.
So tell me a little bit about your history with North High School.
My history? I started 2 years after North began. North started actually incorporated with the Mechanic Arts in 1957, or 56. I started there in 1958. I joined, Mr. Meadows was the first principal at North High School. He had the opportunity to select and recruit the very best teachers in the school corporation. I had the opportunity to join an all-star staff of people there at North High School. People like, and some people may know as Edna Vinson, the best math teacher I ever knew, Charles Sugar, Billy Mace, Charlie Jordan. It just goes on and on with the great number of people who were there.
And what year did you eventually became principal, and you were principal for how long?
I began principal in 1981, and I was there for 18 years. I had the opportunity to spend in total 41 years of the 55 years that North has been there.
And since 1999, you've been in retirement. And you say you've missed it.
I miss the kids and I miss the people. I don't miss the telephone calls.
All right, well, let's start with the history of North. When did it open?
Actually, I like to think that really back in 1939 when the Mechanic Arts was built on that site. Mechanic Arts was a vocational trade school for juniors and seniors that would transfer in from Wrights and Central and Boise at that time, or other Southern Indiana schools. And it was a school, everybody stayed there all day, but they kept their extracurricular activities and graduated from their home school. In 1956, the other part of North was built around that. And those students who were there had the choice to either graduate from North or they could have still graduated from their home school for the 2 years. And many of them stayed there, and that's why you see those strange numbers. In that first graduating class, they had 162 in that first graduating class, of which 146 were boys and 16 were girls.
I saw that, and I wondered why there was such a disparity there with the gender.
Right, because other students, when they changed the districts, they had their choice likewise to stay at Central or Boise or Wrights, or they could transfer to North. And most of them that had been going to those schools did not want to do that, but there were 16 girls that did transfer.
As the new school is about to open and this school is about to close, what are some of your standout memories, maybe notable graduates or some of the things that you want to share with those who might not remember it?
Well, I think, as I told you, in 56 when Mr. Meadows started there and had that all-star faculty, and we had a great run of students and outstanding academics and some outstanding athletics. In 1967, the single class system won the state basketball championship. But the academics, it was really a strong program in the arts and music and drama. Jerry Hoover was on that staff to begin with, and then followed by Terry Becker and now Andrea Drury, who have done an outstanding job in the music and drama department. Harry Friley was in the art department. He's got that started. John Seal, who many people know, is there, and what a program and what a job John has done in carrying on the art department. There's been people like Donnie Bernhardt and David Westfall and David Eisler who have performed on Broadway and in the opera. There have been athletes like Elisa Kim, who was a 2-time state champion in tennis, played at Northwestern, and now she is a vice president of Teach America, which is a domestic educational Peace Corps kind of program. There have been people like Dee Cooper and Jeff Overton and Bob Ford and Dave Shellhouse who excelled in professional athletics, just a lot of things. And I also, academically, the fact in the 90s that North was recognized as a National Blue Ribbon School is a great memory for me.
Absolutely. There are so many rich memories and such a rich tradition at that school, and that will definitely carry on to the new building. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you.
All right, well, coming up next in this week's EVSC Spotlight, feeding 50,000 children during the summer months is no easy task, especially when it's for free. We'll take you inside EVSC's free summer lunch program and tell you where you can get one of those lunches next.